doing well and having the most incredible day as always. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. In today's video we're going to be going through all of the books I read throughout the month of August, and I'm not gonna lie, was I slumping a little bit in August? Yes, and I don't think it was just me. Like, I have watched a lot of wrap-ups and also quite a few like September TBR videos so far this month, and I feel like every single person I know was saying they were kind of in a bit of a slump in August, or they had a bit of a slow reading month in August. I don't know what it was. I just really struggled in the month of August to get through a lot of books, but we went through 9 books, which to be honest with you I am happy with, but it just didn't hit 16 like I did in the month of July. But 9 books is better than none in my opinion, so we are going to dive in to all the books I read throughout August. Grab yourselves a drink and a snack, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay, so the first book I picked up in the month of August was actually my besties book club pick, which if you guys didn't know, I do have a book club over on Fable. It's always linked down below. It's completely free and I would really love for you guys to join us, so make sure you click the link down below. But the book we read for the month was actually Problematic Summer Romance by Ali Hazelwood. I didn't like it. I didn't like this book. It actually destroyed me. Also, I'm so sorry if you can hear any kind of cars or wind. It is so hot today. Anyway, yeah, I didn't like it. I don't know what it was about this book I didn't like. Actually, I do. I honestly felt like both the main characters were insufferable. Insufferable. Like, I just didn't like them. I didn't like their connection. I felt like it was very forced. I just didn't like the way they spoke about each other. I didn't like the way he spoke about her to her face either. And then all of a sudden they're in love. Like, I just didn't enjoy this book at all. I thought it was just, you know, like when you read books and you kind of think back on it and you think, would they still be together? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This couple would not be together, and I just hate to slag it off because I love Ali Hazelwood. She has written some incredible books, like some absolutely incredible books, some 5-star reads for me. I really enjoy them, but this book and Deep End have just not hit it for me, which has been a bit of a shame. But this book was basically about Connor and Maya, and basically the situation is Connor is Maya's brother's like best friend slash colleague at work, and it's kind of like she's had a crush on him for a long time. He's not really noticed her, and he even says to her face, like, we're never going to be together. Like, we're not going to be together. Like, I do not want to be with you, so just like get over that situation. And then they end up together, and it just doesn't, there's no like build up, there's no draw to them for me. I don't know, and I really hate that. So I gave this one a 2-star, which was such a shame because I had such high hopes for this. The cover is beautiful. The kind of premise of the book, like, it sounded like something I would enjoy, but I just didn't, and it was such a shame. So I think this honestly put me in a little bit of a slump in the month of August, because I think that this was just so slow that I didn't have an itch to pick it up. I didn't want to read it. I was just not bothered. So this was a 2-star. Unfortunately, we did not start off the month strong. So yeah, that's the first book I read. The next book I picked up was Breaking Dawn by Stephanie Meyer. If you guys didn't know, I am currently filming an entire reading vlog of the whole Twilight series, so I'm not going to go into too much detail about this one, but I really enjoyed it. I have read it before, so it wasn't really anything new for me. It didn't kind of shock me in any way. I've seen the film honestly countless times, but it was just really fun to get back into the book and kind of read it again, because I feel like I haven't read it since I was probably, what, 13, 14, 15, somewhere around that time. So like literally half of my life ago, I read this book for the first time, and it was honestly so fun to reread it and kind of pick it up again. This one I gave a 4-star, and I just had a great time reading it. Again, I'm not going to go into any detail about it. If you guys want to see all my thoughts and opinions, please go and watch that video when it comes up. But yeah, that is my thoughts on that. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was a 4-star read. The next book I picked up was actually finishing off a series for me, and that is A False Start by Elsie Silver. This one focuses on Nadia and Griffin, and I absolutely loved this book. It was so good. It was a perfect end to the series. If you guys haven't read this series, honestly, it's so good. I am yet to start Chestnut Springs, and that is simply because I am kind of focusing on reading all of Elsie Silver's books in order of release, so I wanted to get through the series first. But yeah, honestly, this one was really good. Again, it's Nadia and Griffin, and Nadia is basically Griffin's best friend's sister. You do meet her in a few books before as well. You kind of get snippets of her and get to know her personality. I loved Nadia. I thought she was so fun. She was so like bubbly and had like so much going for her. Like, she was a really fun character to read about. And Griffin, he was definitely more of like the moody kind of guy, but like they bonded so well together, and this is what I wanted. Like, in a romance, this is what I want, not this one. This one, I feel like they would still be together, you know, they would have multiple children, they would have such a beautiful family, and they would be super strong, and I really enjoyed this one. So this is part of the Ruby Creek series, I'm pretty sure it's called. But yeah, I don't really want to tell you guys too much about what this whole series is about, but it's basically cowboy romance, of course. It's got spice, it's got close, like, forced proximity, it's also got very spicy tense scenes. Need I say more? It's just such a good book, such a good series, and I absolutely love this one. Of course, for that reason, I gave this one a 5-star. I still honestly think about it now, and it was just such a beautiful story, so well written. It just, again, it finished off the series really, really well, and it also starts off the next series really well. Like, there's like a little snippet at the end of a phone call between one of the characters and her brother, and it kind of introduces him, which I believe he is in book 1 of the Chestnut Springs, so it kind of kicks you into that as well. So yeah, this one was really good, 5-star, thoroughly enjoyed that one. The next book I read in August was Midnight Sun, again by Stephanie Meyer, and of course this one is also included in the reading vlog. This one I didn't love. If you guys didn't know, this is essentially Edward's point of view in Twilight, so you're basically reading Twilight again for the first time, but from Edward's POV, and I don't normally love that because I just feel like there's no real twists and turns, there's nothing shocking, there's nothing gripping me to the edge of my seat because I know what happens at the end. Do you know what I mean? So I didn't really love this one. For that reason, I gave this one a 3-star. Again, please go and watch the full vlog when it goes up. It will be up at the end of September. But yeah, it just wasn't my fave, so, which was a shame because I really thought I was gonna love it, but it was just a little bit boring. So that is the next book I read. The next book I picked up was Pucking Wild by Emily Rath. This is essentially a very spicy hockey romance. This series is really good. I find it really fun to read. I always enjoy myself reading it. Did I love this one more than book 1? No, I really enjoyed book 1. Book 1 was an absolute crazy roller coaster of emotions. It was a crazy ride, and to be honest with you, because, spoiler alert, it was involving more than 2 people, you just didn't really know which way to look. Do you know what I mean? Whereas this one was more of a one-on-one relationship. It was still really good, and it did have a really fun found family feel to it, and it was spicy, of course, but I didn't love this one as much. This one focuses on Tess and Ryan is obviously part of the hockey team. Tess, I believe, I cannot remember what she does now, but she basically was going through a lot of drama with her ex-husband and bumped into Ryan in a kitchen. That whole scene, so crazy. Like, the first scene in the book, so almost unreal. Like, it was so unrealistic, but like, it was funny at the same time. It was just very bizarre, and when I was reading it, I was like, what am I reading? Like, it was just so strange to me. But this one I did enjoy. I gave this one a 3 stars though. It didn't really hit again as much as book 1. I gave book 1 a 4 star, so I did love it. I just didn't love it. Does that make sense? Like, I had a good time reading it, and I had like a really, like, I don't know, it was really bingeable and really easy to read, but would I say this is the best so far in the series? No. But I definitely will continue. I think the next one is Pucking Sweet, so I'm really looking forward to diving into that one. But yeah, this one was a 3-star from me. If you want a spicy hockey romance series, insane. The next book, I can't, she's only gone and done it. She has only gone and read Zodiac Academy book number 2, which is Ruthless Fae. Oh my goodness, guys, this book, again, 5-star read. It was so good. It was incredible. And do you know what's funny is when you're reading Zodiac Academy, you're kind of thinking like, this is literally like a Wattpad book. Like, it's not the best written, but honestly, I do not know what they put in these books. It's like crack or something. Honestly, I could not put it down. It was so intense. It was incredible. And I feel like almost, it was funny actually, because this is a, what, nearly 450 page book. Nothing really goes on until the end, but like, so much happens at the same time. Does that make any sense? Like, you're reading it and you're like, what is happening in these pages? Like, I can't even explain to you what went on in this story. When I was in it, it was just so good. This is your sign. If you guys have been umming and ahhing about reading Zodiac Academy and you want to dive into the world, please do. It is so good. I'm trying not to go into the series like too heavy though. I don't want to get through it too quickly. But this is obviously book number 2, and I have got the kind of interconnected series to read as well, so I have like 24 books to read, so I've got enough time. But yeah, this one was incredible. If you guys don't know anything about Zodiac Academy, it's essentially about a Zodiac Academy, of course, and it focuses on 2 girls. You've got Tori and Darcy. They all, like, everyone in this academy has like powers, and it focuses on like vampires, you've got werewolves, you've got dragons, you've got like shapeshifters, you've got witches. Everything like that is kind of in this book. It's chaotic, but in the best way. It's just such a good series. Highly recommend. And and to be honest with you, I just want to read every single book that these authors write because it is like crack. It is so good, honestly, insane. 5-star. Honestly, it's just so good. Please read it. The next book I picked up was Spin the Bottle by Stephanie Alves. This one was a really fun read. These books in this series are spicy, they're fun, there's no high stakes, there's no massive plot twists. They are basically what they say on the tin, and they're just a really fun, like lightly spicy, fluffy kind of book, and they're really enjoyable. This one is about Aiden and Layla, and essentially it all stems from the game on the book. So this one obviously starts from a game of Spin the Bottle, and it's kind of how their relationship kind of stems from there. Layla is very body conscious. She has had a few issues in the past with her body, with past partners, and it kind of goes from there. Aiden is actually a very lovely person. He's very like well mannered. He helps her with her body issues, and he just clearly cares about Layla, and it's really lovely to see. This one I gave a 3-star. It wasn't anything over, I don't really know how to describe it, like it wasn't anything mind-blowing. Like I didn't read it thinking I am never going to forget about this book, because being real, a lot of the ins and outs of this book have completely gone from my brain, but it was a really fun read anyway. And I would recommend, if you guys want like a spicy little series to get into, like I really recommend these books. They're all on Kindle Unlimited, they're fun, they're easy to read, and yeah, so this one was a 3-star. I did enjoy, but again, there's not really much else for me to say about the series. I just really liked it, so that is the next book. The next book I picked up was Ready or Not by Cara Bastone. This one was mine and Kelsey's book club pick of the month. Again, if you guys haven't joined our book club, it is linked down below. It's on Fable, it is free, and we've got a bunch of besties on there, so please come over and join. This book, I have never been so shocked about how much I've loved a book in so long. This was a 5-star read. It was so good. It was so well written. The female main character was hilarious. Like I was sat reading this, actually laughing out loud at her banter about how quick-witted she was. I really, really enjoyed it. Essentially this one, it's not really a spoiler because it is on the back of the book. You basically focus on Eve, and she has this one-night stand and ends up becoming pregnant, and she doesn't really know what to do. She speaks to her best friend, but her best friend has got a few other issues going on, so she can't really be excited for her. There's like a lot going on there, and essentially then she speaks to her other friend, who is also her best friend's brother, and he essentially decides, you know what, I'm gonna help you out, I'm gonna be here for you, I'm gonna be really supportive, kind of see what you need, be helpful, and it's just a beautiful story. And honestly, the kind of ending was perfect, but I felt like it was a bit abrupt. Like I could have kept reading. That is how much I love this book. Like I feel like I wanted more. There wasn't really much of an epilogue. Like it was just almost like, this is the end now, bye, and it was the end of the book. Do you know what I mean? Like it wasn't really a 4 years later sort of situation, but it was so good. It was so good. Also, I am so sorry about the window noise, by the way. It is so hot in here. I cannot possibly shut that window, so we're just gonna have to deal with the motorbikes, deal with the cars. I hope it's not annoying. But yeah, anyway, this book, it was incredible. It was absolutely phenomenal. If you have this on your bookshelves and you have not read it yet, please, just please pick this up. It was honestly so good, and it was just so good enough that I actually have got the other book by the same author. I don't know where I've put it now, but I honestly can't wait to read it. I honestly might pick it up soon because clearly this author's writing is like a bit of me, and I really enjoyed it. So 5 stars, please read it. If you haven't read it, this is your sign. Honestly, I'm begging you at this point. It's on Kindle Unlimited, I think, or it might even be on there for like 99p or something. So good. And the last book I read in the month of August was actually Fantasma by Kaylee Smith. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this book was great. It was so good. The spice was spicing. The kind of trials was so intricate and so interesting. There was gore, there was kind of like shocking factors. Like this book had everything that I would love. However, why was it in third person? This is the book that put me in my slump. It took me, I'm not even kidding, nearly 2 weeks to finish this book. Don't get me wrong, I loved this book. This one was a 4-star read, and it was so incredible. And you're probably thinking, like, Melody, if this book put you in a slump, it took you 2 weeks to read, why was it a 4-star? Well, honestly, if this was in first person, this would have got a like 6-star rating for me. I absolutely loved this book, but the third person, honestly, I just can't get behind it. Until I was about halfway through, I felt like I was reading the same sentence like 30 times because I just can't dive into the world when it's in third person. I don't know what it is, I just find it so difficult. But this book is so good. Essentially, this is about 2 sisters. One goes missing and the other one thinks she must have entered this crazy trials like game situation which is called Fantasma, so she decides to enter herself and try and find her, and she basically goes in there and there's just so much to kind of unfold. It's really hard to explain it without giving too much away, but her family has like history there, and like there's just so much in this story that I feel like I can't explain it to you because it's just so good. It's almost a bit gothic, it's spooky, it's got a bit of gore to it, like it was just great. But it's just the third person I couldn't get behind it. This one was actually my book club pick of the month. The Ali Hazelwood one, I forgot to say, was actually July's book. I finished it in August, but this one was actually August's pick, and a lot of people loved this one, which I was really happy with. Some of you guys didn't like the third person either, but we got a lot of 5 stars. So that is the last book I read in the month of August, and it was a 4-star read. So those are all of the books I read in the month of August. I would love to know down below, what was your favourite book that you read in the month of August? Please let me know. Also, if you guys haven't yet checked out both book clubs that I run, they are both linked down below. Both are completely free and both are over on Fable, which I really am enjoying. We have some incredible books for the month of September, and I would love for you to join us over there. Also, if you guys haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do. About 50% of you guys watching aren't yet subscribed. I would absolutely love to hit 13,000 subscribers this year, so if you are watching this video and you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. I upload maybe once, twice, maybe more on this channel a week. I honestly have had a bit of a busy schedule recently, but normally we upload twice a week on this channel. So much book content, some Lush content, some vlogs. It is a bunch of everything. And also, I am off to America in literally a week tomorrow as you guys are watching this video. On the 8th of September, I go to America for 2 weeks. There will be loads and loads of vlogs. We're going to hit Barnes & Noble, we're going to Disney, we're going to Universal, we are going to Atlanta. It is going to be a great time, so make sure you subscribe. Anyway, that is everything for today's video. I love you guys so incredibly much, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!